there's just power and a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of peace that comes into one's life once toxicity exits. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. To those of you who are returning, and if it is your first time today on my channel, welcome. I am Atisang and this is my channel, aka your new home. And to ensure you've got the keys to your new home, all you've got to do is hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, share this video with your friends and family, and leave a comment down below. Oh, also don't forget to hit me up and to interact with me on social media. Follow me and interact with me on both Instagram and Twitter, and both my handles are @ati02_. This is also because with some of the videos I actually need your input. I will be asking you a few questions, so I think it's quite important that you do follow me and that we stay interactive. Anyway, that's not the point of the video. The point of today's video is this morning as I was journaling, one of the things that I was doing was writing down the stuff I'm grateful for. Sorry, I'm just trying to check what time it is. It is 6:30, and well, I did this earlier, but as I was writing down the stuff, I actually just realized that, you know what, not too many of us are grateful. We just complain so much and we're hardly ever grateful for what we do have. We don't count our blessings. So I just thought, you know what, why not have this on camera and have people actually be grateful more often, have people actually do this themselves, just to, I think it's good practice to do this. So anyway, yeah, I am going to be carrying on with my activities as I would, and I think with every activity I will sort of like either give you like 3 to 5 things that I'm actually grateful for at that point in time, and that will be today's video. Vlogmas day 10. That will be Vlogmas day 10, and thank you so much for continuing to subscribe and also to continuing to interact with me. Let us get started. Hi guys, so I am walking around my neighborhood, and excuse the wind, it's a little bit windy. The first thing that I'm actually grateful for is the gift of life. Honestly, I think this is something that we really underestimate and we take for granted, because not everybody that had dreams of what they're gonna do today or tomorrow actually got the chance to wake up this morning. So I'm absolutely grateful for life. So the second thing that I'm grateful for is my relationship with God. I'm honestly so grateful for my relationship with God, which really grounds me, which keeps me going even when times are tough. I am absolutely grateful for that. At the end of the day, I think it's quite important that we do connect and do have a solid relationship with our Creator. And the third thing that I'm grateful for is a job. I am grateful for work. I am grateful that I'm able to do things that I love. I'm grateful that even during this COVID season that I am still able to be working. Not everybody has the chance to sorry about that. Not everybody still has a job. People lost their jobs. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be grateful if you've lost your job, but what I'm saying is I am grateful to still have that as something that I do on the daily. And the fourth thing that I'm gonna tell you guys is that I am grateful for I'm gonna have to walk backwards because you guys won't be able to see me because of the reflection. I'm grateful for family. I absolutely love my family. I don't know where I would be without them, actually. Obviously, they've contributed to the person that I am today, and I honestly cannot thank them enough. My parents, my brother, my cousins, my close cousins, everybody that has really contributed in some way to the person that I am today. I am honestly and truly grateful. Yeah, okay, I can sort of walk. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here for now. But yeah, I think you guys just need to continue to be grateful and to count your blessings. So guys, I am back from my walk, and as you've seen, I've just made myself some coffee, and yeah, so the next thing that I'm grateful for is peace. I think it also comes with it ties in with that one that I mentioned, which was my relationship with God, because I honestly don't see where else it would come from. There is just a certain level of peace that one gets when it's from God. It is absolutely amazing, and I'm very, very grateful for that. And oh, this is actually quite good. Oh, by the way, I have my coffee with just creamer. I don't use any sugar or any sweetener. The next thing that I'm grateful for is broken relationships. I'm absolutely grateful for that, because I honestly believe that there's just greatness, peace, joy that comes into into one's life when toxicity exists. I'm not saying in all relationships it's the other party that's toxic, but I'm just saying if the relationship itself is toxic, then yeah. But I mean, of course, I do also realize that maybe in some instances it's just us not being compatible, or us not, or maybe I'm the toxic one. But what I am highlighting is the fact that there is just power and a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of peace that comes into one's life once toxicity exists. So I'm grateful, very, very grateful for those broken relationships. And the next one that I'm grateful for is discernment. I am grateful that I've been blessed. God has blessed me with the ability to discern when things are right and things are not right. I'm grateful that I don't just go about life the way other people say I should, or the way I think it should be, but I actually I seek guidance. Even before making certain decisions, I sort of want to feel. I want to hear, is it right? Is it okay? I'm not saying I'll always be right, but I do have that ability, and it is absolutely great. It is a blessing from God, and I am grateful for that. And the next thing that I'm grateful for is knowing my worth. This one is actually something that I'm very, very grateful for. Not that the others I'm not. I'm just very, very grateful for this one, because not everybody knows their worth. Not everybody, like, I think because we're a microwave generation, everything happens so quickly, and I am honestly, it's quite scary, you know, seeing how people just do things and settle for things, certain things, because if I don't do it now, then will it ever happen? And I think I've fallen victim for that. I've settled at some point in my life, and I'm grateful also that I was able to pick up from where that mistake was, and sort of go back to what God wants me to do and who God wants me to become, because I think it's absolutely, it's almost like it's wasting God's blessings, you know. If you settle, I mean, that's not where God wants you to stop, and you just feel like, oh my goodness, if I don't do it now, then will it ever happen? If I don't say this now, will I ever get the opportunity to? And that's where discernment also comes in. Like, timing is everything. Timing is so important. You can't just do things because you've thought of it, or I think it's very important to know that the timing is right, to know that this is actually what you're meant to do and not settle, to know that this is what you're worth, and will not allow the next person to treat you any less. And if they do, then they should be, you know, they should take the first exit out. So I'm grateful for that. So guys, as I mentioned, I'm still getting ready. I'm getting ready for the day. So the next thing that I am grateful for is I'm grateful for the ability to dream. I'm grateful that I can dream, that I've got something to work towards, that I don't just live a bland life where I just wake up and, you know, just be on some we'll see where the wind blows. I'm grateful that I am able to actually sit down, look at what I aspire to become, look at what interests me, and kind of set goals and have my dreams, you know, look at stuff and be like, oh, actually this looks like something that I would absolutely love for myself, or something that something that interests me. I am absolutely grateful for that. And the next thing that I am grateful for is patience. You know, just knowing that, knowing and trusting that what in this period, in between what I want, what I have and what I want, that I will have to be patient, that these things don't just happen overnight, that I need to understand and to know that when God is transforming a person, that when God is preparing you for the next season and the next phase of your life, you will have to wait. You will have to wait patiently, and yeah, because it doesn't just happen. You can't just go from being or having one thing and then pray for something that's drastically like 10 levels higher and expect that to happen overnight. Like, you need to actually be patient. You need to trust that God will prepare you and bring that thing or bring you into that season once you are ready, because He will not give you something that you're not ready for. God has great plans for our lives. He has, and He knows His timing is absolutely always perfect. So yeah, I'm grateful that I'm patient enough to still wait and trust that, you know, that God is working. He's not, I talk to Him, I do things that He talks to me about, and I know that it is not in vain. None of it is in vain. There is a reason for everything that is happening in my life. There's a reason for every person that comes into my life, and that's all I ever pray for the right people to always come. That but of course every season has its tools and its processes, which I really appreciate, and this is why I think it's important that we are patient. Among other things, you'd actually be surprised that one of the things that I am grateful for is this year. I feel like I am so grateful for this year because it has revealed so much. It has taught me so much. It has changed so much in ways that I could never even imagine, you know, in ways that I could never even dream of. I am absolutely grateful for that, because at the end, as I've said in my previous video, we can plan all we want, but at the end of the day, God will actually execute His plans when the timing is right. So I'm just grateful. This has been a good year. I mean, of course there's a lot of bad that happened, but that's not where my focus is going to be. My focus is going to be on the good that has happened, the revelations that have come, that I've seen throughout the year, and the beautiful relationships that I've built, the beautiful people that have come into my life, and all the wonderful things that have been happening. Some of them not planned, some of them planned, but I am still, however, grateful that God is still at work, that God is still the same God that was yesterday. I am so grateful for that. I would never ever take that for granted, because I feel like we sometimes don't realize, guys, we're so blessed. You're blessed because you're able to watch this video. I am so thankful, guys. And the other thing that I'm grateful for is my subscribers. This is a fairly new journey, and I'm absolutely grateful because I feel like you guys have been so consistent in viewing, and hopefully not because of, maybe, I mean, with some of you guys I actually have personal relationships with, but also because you actually enjoy the content that I give you guys. I really appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Yeah, it's it's something that I honestly could have never imagined that right now, or this year, 10th of December, I would be here and I would be saying all these things that I'm saying. I could have never imagined that this year I would have started my YouTube channel, which I have been procrastinating for the longest time, but I am absolutely grateful for you guys. You guys are amazing, and I just pray that God blesses each and every single person that watches my videos, and each and every single person. I'm absolutely grateful for you guys. Honestly, it's so nice, it's so refreshing to engage with people that you could have never imagined that you would be engaging with. I'm very grateful for you guys. The other thing that I'm actually very grateful for is my health. This is also one of those things that we probably take for granted, especially when life gets busy, because we just you know, go from day to day, wake up, do what you need to do, go to sleep, and not even realize that somebody was rushed to hospital today, somebody was, you know, I don't know, but it's something that we also do not appreciate as much as we should. So I am very grateful for my health. I'm grateful that I'm not in pain every day. I do have a knee injury, but really that's it's not something that I would, of course I'm praying for healing, but it's not something that has altered my entire life trajectory, you know. So yeah, and the other thing that I'm very grateful for is all the different groups, different people that contribute to my everyday life, such as church, Bible study groups, friends, every single person that contributes to my everyday life, and every single person that I interact with almost on the daily, or you know, at least quite often. I am very appreciative of the input that you guys have, and yeah, all the awesome things that you guys are doing, like every single group, every single, like even all the crazy stuff that I do. I'm very appreciative of all that. I'm so grateful that I've got a teachable spirit, especially because it's something that hasn't been with me my entire life. It's something that is fairly new. I mean, not yesterday type new, but like it's fairly new. It's something that I've intentionally been ensuring that this is what it is, you know. Yeah, I think it's such an awesome thing to have, and also just the ability to teach and learn, you know, teach others what you know, learn from others, and that is really what I like the most about having a teachable spirit. Is it also makes it easier for you to then unlearn the things that you were used to doing, or used to, the things that you knew to be right. You're able to learn and unlearn quite easily when you've got a teachable spirit. So I'm very grateful that I've got a teachable spirit. And that is it for me, guys, today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for staying until this point. If you've not subscribed yet, please do hit the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Share it with your friends and family, and comment down below. Let me know what you're grateful for today. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much, and until my next video, ciao ciao.